Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Ridhauddin as Rayhan bin Rosli. I will be presenting the research paper, the study on the potential efficiency of enhanced learning within the educational environment for the third International Multidisciplinary Conference on Education, Innovation and Social Sciences 2022. Without further ado, I'll start off with the introduction of the study. There are a lot of reasons why technologically enhanced learning is important. Significant not only because it is the generally accepted standard of education today, but also because it has the capacity to improve education, as already indicated. Traditional education is based on decades of classroom experience and training. Certain techniques to teaching that are employed now are very identical to those that were used decades, if not centuries earlier. As a result of efforts to successfully incorporate new technological breakthroughs into learning and teaching processes, this is a relatively new notion that has emerged. Individuals' drive to manage and shape their own learning grows because of the integration of technology to attain their objectives. Some of these technologies claim to be able to improve the efficiency of existing modes of education, while others claim to be able to develop totally new methods of learning. Simply incorporating computers into educational settings does not ensure that technology-enhanced learning will be successful. For example, reading the material in an electronic book does not necessarily result in a more in-depth understanding of the subject matter. It's possible that perhaps a picture of a geometric theorem displayed on a computer screen won't provide a deeper level of comprehension than the conventional illustration found in a printed textbook. Because we mostly link the technological component of technology-enhanced learning with modern technological developments such as digital gadgets, which have been around for a long time, educators lack long experience in integrating technology into education. Most efforts are focused on how to use technology to improve learning, but this speaks to a somewhat different aspect. There is no such thing as the best technology-enhanced learning. Whichever solution is implemented, it is evidently clear that it will never be the best. This is due to the fact that the process of learning is highly individual. Even if something is successful for one person, it does not necessarily mean that it will be successful for another. Because of this, it is impossible to determine which choice is best for everyone. People gain knowledge through observation, practice, and the creation of their own unique experiences. This is the one that is the least artificial, and it is also the one that is most likely to be decided by nature. Unfortunately, the educational practice of today seek to separate themselves from this reality by utilizing processes that prevent children from being who they naturally are. When it comes to acquiring new knowledge, many individuals like participating in hands-on activities whenever possible and without feeling humiliated. This is the backbone of natural learning. When compared to viewing a physical thing, using a keyboard, mouse, or joystick does not provide the same level of sensory feedback. It is fortunate that today's consumer electronics can display three-dimensional virtual worlds in real time. This feature looks to be one that can substitute for the action of twiddling an object with one's hands. Students are able to study the environment in the same manner that they would in real life if the necessary interface is provided for them in the educational setting that can be created in a virtual world. The use of an application like this for educational reasons could be considered to be a form of technology-enhanced learning. However, does it actually deliver any educational value beyond the convenience it provides? In a traditional paper textbook, a topic or subject is typically presented from a particular perspective. Usually the one that the documents results of the study is the most appropriate for the nature of the content. However, by linking data and evidence from different disciplines and researching a subject from different perspectives, the efficiency of understanding can be improved. The fact of the matter is that in today's modern workplace, life without any form of technological assistance would be quite difficult. For this reason, teaching the students to use technology as early as possible is highly recommended. It could be argued that knowing how to use a computer is more valuable than other skills often taught in education. For one, It needs to catch up to what is already anticipated, and two, it has the potential to make the education system better. Tools like video conferencing software, learning management systems, and collaborative tools help teachers maintain order and ensure that no student, regardless of location, is at a disadvantage to their in-person classmates when teaching a fully or partial remote class. Both teachers and students need to be flexible to succeed in these types of technologically advanced classroom. A wide range of digital technologies and technological solutions are referred to as technology advancement in educational settings, and they include both software and hardware. There has been a great deal of study about how technological advancements have opened a multitude of new possibilities. While there are numerous claims that technology alone has not resulted in any new or unexpected advancements in education, there is also widespread agreement that the process itself must be purposeful in order for learning to take place. This seems to be accurate. Despite the great range of educational possibilities and educational goals that technology affords, there is a pressing need to focus on technologies for inclusive education. The vast availability and low cost effectiveness of technology can be used to the advantage of education. This opens up a wide variety of chances for educational institutions to improve the learning experience of their students by increasing or creating new learning opportunities. Virtual reality, augmented reality, and mobile learning are examples of how technology is becoming more integrated into modern teaching methods. Technology-based learning environments can provide an alternative means of teaching in settings that are more genuine to the subject matter being taught. Individuals who have received specialized training in a discipline are better equipped to make contributions to that discipline, which is one of the purposes of such training. The development of expertise in the skills required for knowledge negotiation is therefore required for adequate preparation. This involves expanding the abilities of inquiry, critique, evaluation, and debate beyond the understanding of ideas themselves and into the generation and representation of new information that comes from being a practitioner in a field. However, the traditional field trip will always be sporadic, whereas visual field trip, which is simulated through technology, could achieve at least some of the same motivation and understanding. As a consequence of this, technology-enhanced learning makes it possible to communicate and study domain content in novel ways, in addition to facilitating the development of domain-related skills and competency. It needs to have a strong emphasis on educational goals, but it also needs to act as a catalyst for rethinking the way in which those goals are incorporated into curricular creation. Because so little is understood about how professionals actually produce knowledge, the academic discipline of science and technology studies may end up playing a significant part in this process. In addition, the socio-cultural approach to technology-enhanced learning offers a viewpoint on learning that is founded on human social practice. This viewpoint serves as the basis for building future applications of new technical instruments and provide a perspective on learning that is rooted in human social practice. Technology-enhanced learning systems have the potential to assist education in adjusting to a world that is undergoing rapid change as a direct result of advances made in technology. This is a fresh take on the age-old practice of teaching, which has traditionally consisted of a more personal exchange between a teacher and the charges. It is believed by a diverse group of stakeholders that they have a function to play in the structure of contemporary educational settings. Furthermore, it is expected of teachers that they play their part in a team, an institution, and beyond the institute, a community. The tutor now has the responsibility to provide their own expertise of teaching and learning while also planning to expand on the knowledge that others have already provided. Whenever professional teachers in a face-to-face classroom situation is presented with a class of struggling individuals, he or she will discover ways to explain things differently to students on the spot and repeat essential points as needed throughout the course of a lesson. It is far more difficult to inspire students using traditional learning materials and to deliver personalized instruction when the tutor is located at a significant distance from the students. As opposed to traditional classroom learning, online learning offers a greater variety of learning opportunities that are not available in a regular classroom setting, which makes it an attractive option for many students. Involving students and boosting their learning has been proven to be extremely effective when using rich multimedia platforms, immersive simulation environments, and gamification. Future educators may benefit from an appreciation of the reasons why the efficient integration of technology-enhanced learning tools and applications can alter learning and teaching. Learners now engage with their environments in novel ways, mainly through the usage of digital technology in a one-on-one classroom setting. Technology-enhanced learning settings, such as flipped classrooms and blended learning, can initiate a shift from traditional teacher-centered to non-traditional student-centered learning. Children and adults' social interactions, gaming habits, and many other behaviors have been revolutionized by digital devices outside of the classroom. Gamifications are a term for this trend. Technology-enhanced learning tools have revolutionized playmaker interaction in the gaming environment. Ideally, educational video games would provide students with situations in which they may use the cognitive abilities they are acquiring by modifying their approach to a problem in response to a novel circumstances. Students learn more in game-based settings that they would have in more conventional or non-game-based settings. Educational video games can rapidly analyze progress and provide individual feedback on performance. Unconventional features of gaming include a shift in emphasis from the instructor to the game itself as the major source of learning, analysis, interaction, and evaluation. In accordance with the preceding description, qualitative research methodologies are employed in the study. The study's discussion will be presented descriptively utilizing words and sentences. The study's finding will derive via logical analysis of the evidence and data employed. Secondary data gathered from books and scientific journals of academics or practitioners, data from official websites of the government or specific organization, news, journals obtained from the mass media, and other data obtained from relevant documents were used to complete this research. In other words, no direct observations are made in the field yet, and no contact is made with the subject of the study. Many other industries have been impacted by technological advancements, but the educational system and the ways in which students learn have been significantly less affected by this advance. It feels that technology's limited influence is mostly attributable to the fact that it is being used to replace analog tools without adequate consideration being given to the technology's comparative merits. Rather than relying on the chalk and talk classroom technique, disadvantages include the potential to scale up standardized teaching, promote instructional strategies, provide more practice time, and increase student engagement levels. Education systems that use technology to enhance the job of educators and to improve the quality and amount of educational content will see increased success with students by creating awareness and motivational attributes. The COVID-19 report also emphasizes the importance of education technology advancements in today's environment, which is predicted to see the emergence of pandemics and the effect of climate change, among other things. Institutions are not always able to provide in-person education. Thank you for your time and hope you all audience have a pleasant day. Take care and stay safe.